To be honest though, guys, like there's nothing we can really complain about because remember how bad the driving was in Turkey, in Peru,
man.
those cliffs with
in Peru. At least we have blocks here, concrete blocks.
as opposed to just staring down the edge of a cliff and like
watching rivers
actually
wash
having
out
to
the
go-
roads.
to try to go with traffic coming from both directions when there's actually only one lane. So it's like, well, one vehicle has to pull over, and yep, one of them is sitting right on the edge of a cliffside, wobbling basically. And
Every year, tourists die. The buses go off every year.
don't sit on the top. It's terrifying.
You do hear these stories.
You just can't see the road.
No, it was the
All you
passing
can see
too.
is
The
down.
way they drive, doing 120 and overloaded,
and no regard for the lanes.
ill-maintained fucking buses, overloaded with people and like belongings. There was motorcycles and cows and like construction equipment on these fucking things.
They want to risk their own
cows.
lives. It's their own lives.
There are
they risk
chickens.
there.
That was Turkey, and there was a chicken.
In Peru, there was a lot of livestock that went underneath and on the roof.
Below, what kind of
I'm
cars?
gonna
Trucks?
disagree.
You get your chicken from town.
It's a trucks, right? Or just and every car.
They're like city buses. They're like
Oh,
big
buses.
Greyhounds.
Yeah, no, like double-decker
Double-decker.
buses.
Oh wow!
Swaying. Oh.
That's danger.
They
I
were
just kept-
actually, truthfully, the buses were better than any buses we have here.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds
You get
pretty
like
cool buses.
plane service on them.
Except
and
they were in
stuff.
a poor country, so that's
Yeah.
And the way they drive, right? The drivers themselves.
they're nicer
acting-
buses,
Yeah.
but like everyone around you is poor
The
And the
driver
roads weren't
and the
great.
roads.
and different.
And just
Yeah.
no regard for lanes, right? Like when you're going around a blind corner, you should be in your lane. But no.
I'm sure motorcyclists die there all the time. I had a guy try to
Lanes is
sideswipe
just a
me.
suggestion, anyways.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure there's bad drivers here, but when you look at across the road, you know, it's different. I mean,
Standards are different everywhere.
even where I come
Vancouver
from,
is particularly
it's different
bad.
too.
Well,
Yeah,
in
like,
China.
China, like, you'll see kids being able, like, I remember driving on a scooter when I was 11, you know, and you'll see people who, like, rich kids, the rich children of these, of like, you know, the second generation wealthy people, they have like good cars, good bikes, you know, all the best stuff, and they're just showing off, going on and doing whatever they like in these dirt poor roads, you know, and people are bound to screw up in those situations. You're bound to see that.
Yeah.
Right, drive his new Ferrari into a power
Like that
line.
Lambo that the guy was driving on the highway and spun out on the highway and then it catched on fire and burnt down.
So funny.
You see that over here too. Second generation, from China, from Iran, like you know those oil rich princes, Persians.
yes.
They come here and they're like speeding and whatnot.
Well, the Vancouver police had like $4 million in custom exotics for cars they had pulled over on the highways from driving too fast.
Yeah, you'll see those over here.
None of the drivers were registered to those cars either.
Yeah,
Really?
rich kids.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Get
they're
us
using
up.
company names and things.
Or they're their father, or it's their
Yeah.
daddy's car. And
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
even their
they're all
car.
like 16.
That's what
they're all
it
like
is.
17.
Yeah,
That's
right.
like when I
Like
used to
those.
drive the Range Rover around. I used to think I was so cool showing up at hockey in a Range Rover. Everybody knew it was my dad's. Nobody thought that 16-year-old kid was making bank enough to buy a Range Rover. Really?
Okay.
Okay, well let's do the we're gonna check it out here for now, guys. We'll catch you back in with the Bad Drivers 2 video next. Thanks for watching Motorcycles Vancouver. Bye, guys.
Bye.